Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ankit. Before we go ahead with various Python tutorials, we'll install Python. The way Python, you can install in two ways. First thing is you can install Python separately by going to Python website. You can type download Python. When you type download Python, you can go to this first link, and you can click on download Python, and this will install Python software. But if you want, and after that you will have to install your favorite IDE, like be it Atom or Visual Studio Code or PyCharm or Sublime. Instead of that, installing Python and then your separate IDE separately, you can install Anaconda alone and you will get Python and Jupyter Notebook installed automatically. For that, we'll go to Google and we'll say download Anaconda, and I will be using Windows platform for that, Windows OS. So I'll click enter and click on the first link which says individual edition Anaconda. The moment you click on that, you'll get this thing. So you can click on this download button. This will take you to the bottom of the page, which will ask you which OS you are using. So if it is your I'm using Windows, and that to 64-bit. So I'll click on this link and this will download the latest version of Anaconda. So my download has already started. However, I already have downloaded this, so I'll cancel this and I'll go to my downloads section, and in downloads I have the latest version of Anaconda. I'll click on this show in folder. So I'll click on this .exe file and double click. This is very simple software to install. You just have to click on next, but there's one step that you need to know. Click a checkbox where a path will be set for Anaconda. So I'll click on next. So accept the license agreement, I agree, and this is only for me. I don't have any other persons using this laptop, so I'll say just me, which is recommended. So the path that is here is a destination folder where your Anaconda will be installed. So do not change this, let it be the default one. So I recommend you to add Anaconda to my path and environment variable. This will help in executing programs directly. If you type Anaconda in your command prompt, it will directly identify when you click this checkbox. So I'll click this checkbox and then say install. This will take some time to install all the packages. So here it generally doesn't take this much time for the installation, but I don't know, for some reason it took a long time. So I click on next and click on next. So I don't want anything on getting started from Anaconda. I don't want any edition tutorial, so I'll uncheck these boxes. I'll click on finish. Now we'll try to launch Anaconda. See, by default we have Jupyter and we have Anaconda and Spider installed when we install Anaconda. So now we'll launch Anaconda Navigator. I'll click on this Anaconda Navigator. And this is the first time, so it will take some time to load the application. Once this is launched, you will see all these applications that we can launch using Anaconda. So we will be using Jupyter notebooks. So this is the one that we will be using to do our Python. So there are two Jupyters, one is Jupyter Lab and one is a Jupyter Notebook. So we'll click on Jupyter Notebook. So I'll click on launch. Once you click on launch, you will see Jupyter Notebook opening up in your default browser. There are multiple ways of opening Jupyter Notebook that will also look into that. So this is your main Jupyter Notebook. So this is the default folder where it will go. So if you want to open a new file, you will have to go to a new button, click on this arrow, and you will see a Python 3. And when you click on this, it will open a new notebook. So this is how the Jupyter Notebooks looks. So it will say kernel starting, please wait, and when it's ready, you can do your programming. You can rename your file to something else, and give your name and click on rename, and now it is ready. So we'll just check whether if it is working or not. So I just want to add two numbers, and I click on shift enter, give me 2. So this is working. So this Untitled 16 will be here, saved somewhere. Here it is, running a second server. So whatever your notebook files you're opening it will show here. So it is better to rename it so that it will be easy for you to search. The other way of opening a Jupyter Notebook is you can go to run and open command, and you can simply type Jupyter Notebook. Even this will open Jupyter Notebook. So you can also open like this. So I'll close this kernel. To close the kernel, you should type Ctrl C, or you can directly close the window. Even that will work. You can install Python and install Anaconda. That will indirectly install Python as well as Jupyter Notebook. So if you want to install Python separately, you will have to install your own IDE separately. So that's all for this video. Thank you.